Five, four, three, two, one. All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Melanated Air. This is the Melanated Air Hour where we sit and chit chat and talk with you guys from a melanated perspective about life, a lot of times from the business perspective, right? I am Lene Javette. I am one of your co hosts. Today we have four of us. So you have myself, you have Keisha Ravenal at We Inspire Brand. You have Madam President at One Madam President with a Z. And we have Teddy Ewing at The Real Teddy Talk coming to us from Egypt. Teddy got her internet work done yesterday, so we're going to see how it does.
I hope so. Inshallah, as they say, God willing, it's all going to work out.
It's doing good so far. So
Yes.
My fingers crossed.
It's crystal clear. So if you are tuning in, hey, what up, B1 family? Please give us a B1 in the comments, or a hey, ladies, or a hi, melanated air, or tell us where you are tuning in from. Today, we're going to be talking business, not just business, but we're going to be talking about our businesses. We've gotten a lot of questions and comments about what do you guys actually do? Who are you? What do you do? We hear you talk about being a business strategist. We hear you talk about your t-shirt business. We hear you talk about the Freedom Company. But what do you guys actually do? And so we wanted to use this time to kind of introduce ourselves, say who we are, what we do, how we help Black-owned businesses, what we add to the marketplace, and things of that nature. So I'm going to just let everybody kind of do a round robin and kind of introduce ourselves. As you're introducing yourself, what I would like you to tell us is, why did you start your business? So introduce us, tell us who you are, and then also tell us why you started your business. We'll start with you, Teddy.
Hello. I am Teddy Ewing. What I do, so I do a plethora of things. I am an exit strategist, right? So it's my goal to help you get from being stuck in a place to getting to the next place. Now, whether that's a new job, whether that's a side hustle, whether that's increasing your investments, it's a plethora of things that I can help you with. And that is focused in my coaching and consulting. So in coaching consulting, we can help flesh out business ideas, tell you how to get started in business, the steps, like step by step or the grand scheme. And the idea came about where I was starting my own businesses, and you have to really find people who are business minded in order to grow businesses. So you're talking like business ideas and people don't know anything about business. They're giving you bad advice. They're giving you bad names for your business. They're telling you can do something you can't do. So I'm that person. My business buddy is what I call it. And I'm that person that's going to help you. I'm educated. I got degrees. I've opened and started businesses, incorporated them. So I'm that person that's like, hey, homegirl, what do you want to do? Let me help get you there, right? So that's one package I provide. And what I'm probably most known for, because it's more of a unique quality, is cryptocurrency. So I created a very intense, over 40 modules, probably 5 hours long, of cryptocurrency from start to finish. Like, what is it? What is blockchain? How do you get started in cryptocurrency? How do you buy cryptocurrency? How do you transfer it from one place to another? What are the tax implications? What are things you need to watch out for in this, I call it the wild, wild west, in this decentralized, unregulated in many cases platform? How do you get into it? How do you protect yourself? How do you protect your money? So I also have cryptocurrency courses. And in the works, I have a Start Your Business with Confidence course. I think it'll be ready next week, right in time for the true Black Friday. So not what we're doing today, but by next week, Black Friday, that'll be ready. And that's just starting your business from A to Z. And it's priced right about the same price of the consulting. So you can do it all yourself, get a deeper depth of information on starting business, and grow that way. In addition to those, I have a master branding kit that tells you how to pick your brand, pick your colors, pick your logo, kind of walks you through that, some conceptual ideas, and using Canva to actually create those palettes and the logo. And finally, legal documents. I think that's a big thing when starting your business. An NDA, privacy policy for your website disclaimers, And there's one other document I can't think, but all that's on there too. So I have a plethora of things all related around getting your money, right? So I want to help you get that money, grow yourself, grow your mind, and kind of step out of your comfort zone. So that's what I do.
All right, cool. And I don't know if I missed it. Why did you start your business?
I didn't even say. I started my business because I knew multiple streams of income was the thing. So although I have a traditional 9-to-5, I will be retiring next year. So about 2 years ago, I really started thinking, what is the next thing? And I didn't want to be chained to corporate America after I retired. So when I retired from the military, I wanted to do something that I enjoy, do something on my own time, do something that really brings me joy every day, that helps people. I want to help people. And my biggest pain point in that process was, what do I do? How do I do it? How do I do it well? And how do I make money, the kind of money that I need to make in order to supplement my retirement income? So I know that I'm that kind of person that can tell you, I'm a very detail-oriented person. I like instructing people step by step by step. And I hate talking to people that kind of gloss over things. And they're like, oh, you can start a business. It's easy. You don't have to hire a lawyer to do an LLC. But then they don't tell you, okay, so what is that process? So they make it seem simplistic, which it is, but there's no one telling you, go to this website, do this thing, but you got to have this thing. You have to hire this person. You don't have to hire that person. So I want to make that part easier, because business ownership is a true key to wealth. And successful business ownership is a key to generational wealth. And that is what's most important, is me making money while I'm asleep. And that way, if I'm making money while I'm asleep, after I'm gone, or while I'm old and not doing it, my kids are still making money. So that is what I need. And I'm like, if I can do it well, then I can teach somebody how to do it quite easily.
Gotcha. Okay. So for those of you guys that are watching, please let me know in the comments, do you have a business? If you have a business, let us know you have a business. And this is one of those shameless plug types of moments. Put your website in the comments. You can share your website in the comments if you have a business. If you do not have a business, but you are interested in starting a business, put that in the comments. I want to see who's in the crowd. Are we talking to entrepreneurs and business owners? Are we talking to potential entrepreneurs and business owners, or those of you that may want to be an entrepreneur or business owner? Okay. Again, if you already have a business, feel free to share your link. You can absolutely shameless plug through this video. And so now we'll go to Terry. I see you said I have a business. Tell us about your business. Keisha, introduce yourself, tell us about you, and then tell us why you started your business.
Yes. What's going on, everybody? My name is Keisha Ravenel. I am the owner of We Inspire brand, where I help aspiring t-shirt businesses aspiring t-shirt business owners turn their passion and purpose into a profitable t-shirt business. I also have my own apparel line. So I had the apparel line first, and then I began coaching aspiring t-shirt business owners on how to start their t-shirt business. So in regards to my apparel line, I started the apparel line in order to inspire and empower the Black community. So I wanted a way to make an extra stream of income, but also carry out my purpose. So I felt like I had this purpose to uplift the Black community, and I didn't really know how. And I was just like, well, how can I do this? How can I inspire them through like these positive affirmations that I always say to myself? Like, I want to put it out there to the Black community. So I was just like, hey, I could put it on t-shirts. So that's what I started doing. I started putting it on t-shirts. And then fast forward a year later, I went through a very difficult time. So I had a called off engagement. I was engaged for a little over a year, and I was with this man for 12 years. And, it was a really tough time. And I had low self-esteem, low self-confidence, and I needed a positive affirmation that would help me get through that time. I needed something that would help me heal. And that one affirmation that I always said to myself is, I am enough. So with I am enough, it helped me to get through that tough time. Of course, with therapy and praying and meditation, right? It wasn't just the affirmation, but the affirmation, it did help me on a daily basis. So that's when my t-shirt business took off. And that's when I took it a little bit more seriously, right? Like I was more involved, more engaged with it, because it was something you know, that wasn't just, okay, I'm inspiring and empowering the Black community, but I'm also helping other women that share a similar story to mine reclaim their confidence, transform their lives on a daily basis through this affirmation. So I wanted Black women to see this affirmation, to wear this affirmation and say, yes, I am enough. No matter what room I walk in, you know, no matter what I'm going through, on my good days, on my bad days, I am still enough. So I started that, it took off. And then I had people asking me, well, how did you do that? How did you start your t-shirt business? And I was just like, hey, this is another way that I can uplift the Black community. I can teach them how to start their own businesses, their own t-shirt business. So now that's why I work with aspiring t-shirt business owners. And like I said, I help them take their passion and purpose and turn it into a t-shirt business. So that is important to me because I want to work with people that want to make a difference through their t-shirts, because that's what I did. So I'm not working with people that just like, hey, I want to make money. Like, it's not just about making the money. It's also about making a difference specifically in our community, right? We are B1. So that is how I started my t-shirt business. And that is how I eventually turned my t-shirt business into a coaching business.
Nice. Madam President. And so for those of you that are here today, before I get to Madam President, for those of you that are here today, we are doing this round robin and we're introducing you to, we're giving you a deeper look into each of us as individuals, as well as business owners, so that you know who we are, what gives us the audacity to have these perspectives and to talk about business the way we do. We want you to understand who we are and what we do. But also, if you stay tuned, we're going to be giving out some codes that will save you 40%, 40% off. So you can literally save 40% and work with Keisha to learn how to start your own t-shirt company and or 40% on her merch. The same with Teddy, as well as Madam President and myself. But first, we want to do a little deep dive into who we are and what we do, because you get to see us every week and we're giving our perspective on these different things, but you don't really know who we are and what we do and what our background is. And so we decided to use today to kind of give you some insight and some background into who we are and what we do. So with that being said, Madam President, will you tell the people who you are and why you started your business?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. When Lene gets formal, it's just so, interesting. It does come to me. So I feel like a guest, like I've never seen it before. So I just want to say I am Madam President, Chanel Walker, owner of the Freedom Company, a woman-owned apparel company. And pretty much we specialize in empowerment, faith affirmations, and I like to say spread love through style. My apparel company is beyond a thread count. It is an embodiment of resilience and excellence. And our motto is be fly, be free, be you. And for me, it's just been one of those things where I like to say I'm a t-shirt girl. When I was growing up, I loved t-shirts and jeans of that nature. I'm from Chicago. So I would say that there will always be these ideas and concepts where I just like, oh my God, I don't know why, man, Nike should do this or Adidas should do this. And then one day it came to me in my adult age, like, you don't need Nike to do that. You can do that yourself, So that's when it's just another form of creativity. I'm a poet and a writer. So those sayings and Mixed with Melanin and God, which is my top selling piece, those things just comes with ease from my mind. But 2022 I hope to roll out even more things with my personal Madam President brand. And I hope Teddy and Lene be my coach. So I'm just putting it out there while we doing this. I'm definitely going to get my 40% off. I'm gonna be going to get my 40% off. So I look forward to y'all being my coaches next year with a good 40% off. And Yeah, so it's just all a part of the creativity. I think a lot of people have creativity in them. Some people, they put it in music. Some people put it in books. Some people put it in shirts. And I think that the Freedom Company is just an extension of the creativity of Madam President.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. For those of you that are in the comments, please let me know what you think so far. Have you heard something that you think you need? What kind of business are you interested in starting? For those of you who said, I'm interested in starting a business, what type of business? For those of you that already have a business, what are you looking to do next? Are you looking to launch a different product? Are you looking to launch a new collection? What are you doing in your business to help it grow and to help it scale? Okay. And if not, just say hi. Say, what's up? Tell us what you're doing here and how you got to the Melanated Heir Hour. So
I'm going to interrupt you, Lene. I'm going to introduce you. So Miss Lene Javette, who is the business development strategist, who does big things in big places, is taking over Phoenix, Arizona with all of her strategic insight. Please tell us, why did you start your business and what exactly do you do?
Well, thank you so much for having me today, Teddy. I'm really glad to be here. So as you know, I am a business development strategist. I got here from example. I started my first company, which is called Colsire. It was a play on the words culture and desire. It was an empowerment company for Black people, not necessarily entrepreneurs. But the business did so good so fast. We were in 214 countries and territories in less than 7 months. We had over 3 million page views from 1 million people. We raised $10,000 in crowdfunding in 30 days. Like, it was just boom, like the business just skyrocketed and took off. And so from that, my colleagues and peers were like, what did you do? How did you do it? I have over 75,000 people that follow me on social media. They're like, what did you do? How did you do it? And so before I knew it, I started teaching and coaching and mentoring and showing people how to start their business and showing people how to grow their business and showing people how to raise money in crowdfunding and how to launch products. And before you knew it, I had this full-on online school. So I had like 12 classes where I taught people how to launch their business, raise money doing crowdfunding, branding, developing, marketing, create a podcast, like anything that I basically learned how to do, I turned it into a course. And the reason why I did that was because a lot of times, especially in our community, because I specifically work with Black entrepreneurs, a lot of times in our community, we're the first person becoming a business owner. And so we don't know what we don't know. And so we're losing money. And by spending too much money trying to figure it out, we're losing time because we don't know what we're doing. And so our businesses, they waver. They're not as strong as they should be. And so that's literally how I got started in the business that I'm in right now. I closed Colsire down. I closed my second business down, which was my Mogul brand, my Mogul Institute, my online courses. I took everything down and I rolled them up into my current business, which is Upscale Noir. And Upscale Noir is basically a culmination of the two businesses. I usually tell people that you go into business and you have a business for one of three reasons: purpose, profit, or passion. And if you're lucky, you get to do all three. And you guys have probably heard me say this on Melanated Heir before. My first business was my passion. I was passionate about empowering Black people, but I couldn't measure it. You can't measure somebody being empowered if they don't take action. My second business, the Mogul brand, that was profitable. I was making money hand over foot. And I loved helping people, but it wasn't what I was passionate about. And so I felt like there was like a void. And so with Upscale Noir, I get to be in my passion. I get to make profit because I charge. And I'm fulfilling my purpose, which is helping Black entrepreneurs to develop upscale businesses they can monetize, that are profitable, that look good, that operate well. And they get to take advantage of all of my years of service, right? So now I teach entrepreneurs a blueprint on how to start a business because I've been doing it for myself and hundreds of clients over the last 8 years. I teach people how to raise $10,000 in crowdfunding because I've done it and I've had clients that have done it and more. I teach people how to create courses because I have done more than 12 courses. I've created multiple six figures in my courses, plus for my clients. I teach people how to write a book because I'm a self-published author. I teach people how to do white labeling. I created the Hair Care line for Dr. Boyce's Watkins Sly Nubian Queen brand. So I teach people how to create their own products from white labeling. If you don't have a product, or you don't have a business, or you don't know what to do, or you don't know how to start something, white labeling is a dope way to have a business, because there's a lot of businesses that we as Black people are not in. And you can literally go into that business for yourself. Suitcases, hair care lines, clothing lines, glasses. You can white label your own brand of whatever. So I teach Black people how to do that. So cookbooks, all that. I mean, there's literally, I see you, Pamela, literally almost anything you can white label. So that's what I do now. As a business development strategist, I help Black entrepreneurs to fully develop a business and not just be an entrepreneur who has an LLC and a domain name, but nothing else. So that is what I do every day. So let me see some comments. This is beautiful to hear about you, Madam President. Yes, it is. Pamela Bumper said, ladies, you are doing a great job. Nikki says, looking to launch my Show Enough Melanin collection.
Yes.
That sounds like hair, Nikki. Is that a hair care line?
Show enough.
Kizzy Hemmings, you are interested in starting your own business. Watch. Somebody was tagged.
Yes.
She was like, hey, watch this. Pamela, I don't know if you have a cookbook or you want to write a cookbook. So I'm going to give out the first codes. Okay. I'm going to give out the first codes, but I'm going to follow up these codes with actually allowing you guys to ask some questions. Okay. Ladies, I hope you guys are okay with that. I'm going to let you guys ask some business questions. Maybe there's something you want to know. Maybe there's something you feel like you might be lacking in. Plus, I feel like you should know what you're buying, right? You should know if we can answer your questions and if you're knowledgeable before you decide to buy something from any of us. Now, before I go into the open the questions, because I don't want y'all to go running away, I'm going to share with you guys the code. Okay. So for those of you that are here right now, get your pen and paper out. I'm gonna give you a second. That's my background. Get your pens, get your paper. Okay. I'm about to throw up the code. So this is going to be the code that you will use. Okay. So the Melanated Air special code for all of our products and services, which we're going to tell you about in a second, is the letter M, the letter A, the letter B, and then 1. Melanated Air B1. So MAB1 is going to be the code that you're going to use if you would like to work with or purchase a product from any one of the ladies on the screen. Again, we're going to do some questions. We're going to do a little bit of a deeper dive so you can make sure that we actually know what we're talking about. But I want to make sure that you have the code in case you log off before we get to the nitty gritty. So the code is MAB1. Okay. MAB1. Now,
and Lene, I do want to mention that for my apparel, you'll get 25% off. But if you make a purchase $65 or more, you also get free shipping. So you'll get the 25% off plus free shipping.
All right. And so what I'm going to do is I want to see if I can make this a banner. I can't make these. Can I make these a running banner? I can't. Okay. So if you would like to purchase from Madam President, if you'd like to purchase something from Madam President, make sure you write down her website, which is www.thefreedomcompany.com. Yes. So www.thefreedom.company. And I'm going to put this in a banner so that it rolls around the screen in a hot second. Okay. If you want to shop with Keisha Ravenel, you would go to www.weinspirebrand. Again, that's weinspirebrand.com. Again, that's 40% off. You're going to use this code MAB1 at checkout. If you would like to purchase something from The Real Teddy Talks, go to that's her website, www.therealteddytalks.com. Teddy does, like she said, exit strategist as well as crypto. So she's going to help you get your money right, get that coin purse popping. I am going to have you go to my website, www.lenejavette.com. When you go there, at the top of the page, it says MAB1. If you go to my website, lenejavette.com, at the top, it says MAB1. And that's the link that you'll want to use. Now, I'm going to pull this off, and in 1 second, I'm going to create a banner that just rotates that around. But for right now, I want to kind of go to the comments and answer any questions that you guys might have. Lovely to hear about you too, Lene. Hey, Nakima, how you doing, girl? Oh God, we have a troll. Hold on.
I said we got a troll in there.
Yes. Oh, troll. Okay. All right. So questions. Any questions from the floor? Do you guys have any questions relative to business, starting a bit? Hey, Crystal, I see you. Hey. Do you guys have any comments relative to business, about your business, or is there anything about or around business that you have questions about? Online, starting, how much should you charge, pricing, when should you launch, social media, branding, any type of questions that you guys have that we can answer for you while you have all of these beautiful women with bright minds around business. This is the time.
And I also want you all to think about growth. Like, what is keeping you from growing, however you want to grow, whether it's grow financially, grow in your personal lives, emotional lives, health, fitness, and business. Like, what do you think is keeping you from being your best self, right? Or doing something that's kind of outside of the box of what you know. As Lene said, many of us are the first business owners in our family. Not everyone, but a lot of us, especially in our community. So what is keeping you from being the first and then teaching it to your children so you can grow as well? I would like to hear that.
Yes, keep on talking, y'all. If you guys see some comments, go ahead and answer the question. I'm trying to get the banner situated so I can get.
Keisha, I was gonna wear my I Am Enough merch. I was like, but we talking about our own businesses. So I can't wear Keisha's merch today. So I was just close to putting it on. Like, I do it another day.
Yes, Tuesday.
Right.
Honey, I have a question for you in regards to crypto.
Okay.
So like there's so much like crypto, right? Like that you could invest in. Like, how do you choose which one? And I know that's probably a loaded question, but like how do you choose which one to start with?
So what I always tell my class, my master class, my students is 98% of the 14,000 cryptocurrencies out there are trash. They are just someone who created a coin and people are buying into it because it sounds like something they like, it looks like something they like, whatever the case. So it's a mistake, right? But the other coins that have an actual platform, they solve some kind of problem on the blockchain, and they have a community. So we're talking Bitcoin, Ethereum, my two favorite, the top two cryptocurrencies out there, they're not going anywhere. So if you're trying to enter cryptocurrency and you're not sure what to do, when, why, Bitcoin and Ethereum are your best buys. And another beautiful part about crypto, which one of my students the other day was like, but I can't afford a Bitcoin, like 60,000. The best part about crypto is you can buy any piece, parcel, portion of crypto. You can buy $10 worth of Bitcoin. You can buy $5 worth of Ethereum. So you can start anywhere, like literally anywhere. You can own some Bitcoin at any point in day with the money you have in your pocket. So I highly encourage people to not let that stop you. But yeah, good cryptocurrencies have a platform, a community, good sentiment, and they solve a problem. And if you can't find out what problem a crypto you want to invest in is solving, then you're taking a big risk. It's more of a gamble than an investment. But stick with the top two and you'll be fine. Then you can get my course and then you can grow from there.
Yes, more money. Awesome sauce. Any other questions out there?
Someone's Catalia. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. I've been interested in writing books, but I just don't know where to start or which genre to start with. I would appreciate your advice. So I feel like Lene.
Hey, I can help you. Okay, let me scroll down. I'm sorry. I was over there doing my thing. Okay. Catalia. I hope I didn't butcher your name. So I've been interested in writing books, but I don't know where to start. Okay, or which genre to start with. Perfect. So that's actually a great question. When you think about writing a book, I would ask you, what was your first interest in writing a book? Are you looking to write something fiction, not fiction? Are you thinking about telling your story? Are you looking to inspire people? You'll start with what your interest is, because that's what's going to make it the easiest to write on, right? So if you have an interest in telling children's stories or inspiring children, then that's where you'll start. If you have an interest in, you've lived a particular type of life and you've learned something, then you might be doing it like a self-help book relative to your story. Or you might just want to empower women based on something that you've experienced. So the first thing is to identify what story you want to tell and who you want to tell it to. So that's the very first thing. From there, once you know that, then you're literally going to go through and create kind of like a bullet points of the points that you want to make, right? So for example, I'll use a children's book. If you know you want to inspire children, I would ask you, well, why? Were you bullied as a child? Is your child being bullied? What is inspiring you to write this book about children? And let's just say your child is being bullied. Okay, well, what area is your child being bullied in? They're being bullied because of they wear natural hair. Cool. So then we're going to write a children's book relative to natural hair, where we make sure that people who read this book understand what natural hair is, why it's beautiful, how to style it, but so then we go through and create that outline, and then we put the lessons in for each one. Then we would get somebody to create the illustration, print it, put it on Amazon, put it on your personal website, bada bing, bada boom, you have a book. That's the very fast, condensed version. But that's basically how you would go through the process. Again, super fast, super quick version for the sake of what we're doing online. But I have a class. I have a class that you can take. It is called the Book Writing Book Camp. So it's a book camp. I have it on sale right now for all of you guys that are on here. What I will do, if you go to, I'm going to put the link up. I have this thing scrolling for all of you guys that are like, what's the code? I have it scrolling. But what I'm going to do really quickly for you is I'm going to switch out that banner. I have two different, you can literally go to my name, which is my website. And at the top on the menu, it says MAB1. And I did it that way for people who want to like get background on me, or you can go straight to here. Okay. www.leneeupscale.me/MAB1. If you go there, it will bring up this website. And on my website, it's a page that's completely dedicated to just the specials. So every single course that I have on special, all of my strategy sessions that are on special, they are at this page. Like Teddy, I do coaching and intellectual property type stuff. Those things are 25% off. I can do a steep discount on those things. But all of my courses are 40% off. All of my strategy sessions, if you want a one-on-one strategy session where we can get on a call live, I do all my strategy sessions live, one-to-one like this on Zoom. We can get on a call. Those are 25% off. And if you go to this page, to this link, all of my courses and all of my strategy sessions are on this page. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put the scroll back on. Hold on one second. Take that one down. Boom. Okay. And you want to use the code MAB1. Don't forget to use the code MAB1 at checkout to get your discount. Okay. Let's see. Pamela is okay. So here's Pamela says, is corporation better than LLC if you have more than one product and want to sell products online?
So for me, I have an LLC, especially because I'm a sole proprietor. So I don't have like other people like working for me. So, and I started with an LLC also because that's what I was taught that is better, for my brand. So under my LLC, I do have all of my products, and then I also have my coaching. But now, are we talking about different products? Like, are we talking about like what are we talking about? Because I have different products. I have hoodies and t-shirts, but it's all under like one thing. Like, are you talking about like one brand, like one line, or like completely different things?
So let me say this. None of us are lawyers. So I want to make sure I do a disclaimer. When you're talking about the type of business that you should set up, a lot of times I will tell somebody, please speak to a lawyer or a tax person, because how you set your business up is not based on the products that you have. It's based on taxes, really. How many people do you have? How many members do you have? Do you have a board? Those are the types of things you want to be thinking about with regards to what type of business you're going to have. Okay. And we're not lawyers. I want to make sure y'all don't come back and be like, who said? No, said, no, ma'am. Let me tell you that those attorney questions, right? But what I will say is relative to a corporation, an LLC, and with regards to products that you want to sell, those two things don't necessarily go together when you're talking about products. You want to be thinking about businesses. If you have more than one business, should you start a corporation? And even that question is, it's not a full question, because a lot of times the reason why people have different businesses is because they have different brands, but they have a parent company. So you would have one overarching company, and then you would have multiple businesses under that company, or you could have one company and have DBAs for various companies. So that's why I say, please make sure you talk to somebody, a lawyer or a tax person, because they'll better be able to tell you whether or not you need a shell company, do you need a parent company, etc. So, and that's based on the types of different businesses, not necessarily different products. So if you had a baseball company and then a cooking company and then a cleaning company, you would want 3 different businesses, because each one of those is different. They're going to operate different. They may even be set up different. So talk to somebody professional based on how you want to set your businesses up.
And let me reiterate on that too. If you're really serious about business and growing and scaling your business and you're making real money, you must have a lawyer that you can contact, not someone that you're a retainer with per se, but someone that you're willing to pay that hourly fee so that you can talk to them and ask them your 12, 15 questions, and they can help you get set up, as well as a CPA, not necessarily just a bookkeeper, but a certified public accountant that will help you maximize your revenue and reduce your taxes and just kind of keep you straight, because you'll see it in the news how many celebrity and entertainers, they get caught up with them back taxes. And I don't know if they were trying to buck the system, or if they just didn't know better, or they didn't have a good accountant or CPA on staff. But when you're talking real money, you got to invest. You got to invest in yourself, and a lawyer and a CPA, don't skimp on that.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And Teddy dropped the mic in it, so I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna say nothing else. Okay. Nikki said, in search of production for my line and advertising. So the first question is, what kind of line, boo? In search of production for your line. We need more information. We need more information. Nikki, tell me what kind of line, then we can come back to that, because there's hair care. Are you talking about a hair care line? Are you talking about an apparel line? Is it cooking line? Like, what kind of a line? The easy answer, and then they may know better. The easy answer, I would say white label. I always go to white labeling. That's the easy way. But if you actually want to produce something yourself, then now you're talking about manufacturing, which is a little bit different than a simple production, having something produced for you.
Yeah, and see, for me, I do drop shipping, so I don't do like anything. And Madam President, I don't know if you do drop shipping as well, but as far as my products, nothing gets printed or shipped or anything until someone orders from me. So I partner with a drop shipping company or a print on demand company, where once someone goes on my website and they order something, that's when the printing company or the drop shipping company, they print out the t-shirt and they send it to the customer.
Print on demand is dope. Madam President, do you do your own fulfillment, or do you print on demand?
Well, yeah, I don't do print on demand, although that's something that I've considered for a while, and I really like it conceptually. However, I had done a lot of storefront, of course, and also pretty much conventions and things of that nature, which allows me to kind of get my stuff mass produced. And pretty much I have a fulfillment center now in Atlanta that is handling my shipping for me, which I really am enjoying that process.
So do you guys know, in the audience, do you guys know what print on demand is? Let me know if you guys know what print on demand is. If you don't, or you want to know more information about that, let us know. I can show you my website. I can show you Keisha's website, so that you can see the types of things that you can do on print on demand. Pamela says, is there a con to print drop shipping?
Oh yeah, for sure. There's cons to everything, right? So this is something that I also go over in my course. But one of the cons to drop shipping is you don't know how the product looks when it gets sent to your customer. So for example, there was a time when my drop shipping company sent one of my customers something that I didn't even sell. Like I didn't even sell. It said like Black Lives Matter or something. I'm like, I don't even sell this. Like, why would they send that to my customer? So that's something that you do have to get in front of. So what you can do is you can contact the drop shipping company, let them know they made a mistake. And then of course you have to damage control when it comes to your customer, apologize, let them know you're going to send them the correct merchandise. You send it out to them, but you have the drop shipping company pay for it. So you don't come out of pocket for anything because that's the drop shipping company's mistake. So yeah, that's definitely one of the cons for the drop shipping company. Another con would be like if you like to personalize your items or your packaging, that's not something that you would be able to do with drop shipping because the drop shipping company sends it out for you. So that would be another con, depending on, you know, if that's something that you love doing. Like I have clients that love personalizing packaging and putting thank you notes and little gift cards and little gifts and stuff in the packaging. So like it would really just depend on, you know, is that important to you? So yeah, those are just a couple of cons for drop shipping.
Yeah, you want to always try to do something where you are in control of brand management. And that's one of the biggest downsides to drop shipping is it doesn't leave your physical hands. So you have no control over that. But if you get a good shipping company, then that helps with that. Keisha, I can't find your t-shirts. I can't find your stuff.
Right there. It says Black Friday apparel.
Right, this one?
Yeah.
Third one now. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, that ain't it. I'm sorry, y'all gotta change that.
Okay, I'm looking for the shirt. Okay, so I'll just
go to www.weinspiretees.com and I'll change that. I don't know what happened.
Tees with an S?
Yep, tees.com.
Okay. So I'll give you guys kind of a look at what you can do with drop shipping, right? So if you're thinking about starting a business, a drop shipping t-shirt company, these are some of the things you can do with drop shipping. You can create t-shirts, you can create hoodies, hats, kids clothing. So that's the t-shirt piece. You can also do products. So I do a lot of products on so you can do cups, notebooks, laptop sleeves, bags, water bottles, hats. You can do a lot of different things with drop shipping.
Yeah, they have it all.
Okay.
I got a question. Do you think that I don't know, this not echoing Pamela's because I'm trying to understand the branding, because I see like Lene, you have a lot in your drop, like that could be drop ship, but everything is still on brand, and you also get a chance to select quality type as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So you still have a lot of control over what is being produced, created, etc.
You do. So okay. So to your point, you do, but to Keisha's point, you don't. Right? Keisha, I can't. The last segment she gave an example on something that went out that was dirty or that's messed up. So let's say somebody orders this bag right here, and the printing is messed up. I won't see that bag went out with the printing messed up because I'm not there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that I'm talking about. If you're the person who actually has it in your hand and you're the ironer and you're the person that's packaging it, you're going to be like, oh, this is messed up. I'm not going to send it to them. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, sometimes the drop shipping companies, they don't have that same level of love for your brand.
Right.
And things get missed. So that's.
I will say that Printful, beside that little hiccup, right? I use Printful as my drop shipping company. There are other ones, Printify and Spod and like these other things. But Printful, I love them because their customer service is excellent. So if something goes wrong, I will contact Printful, and before 24 hours, they're getting back to me. If I contact them at night, in the morning, I know I will have an email from Printful, right? If I contact them in the morning, I know before 5 p.m. Eastern, like they will be getting back to me. So that's important to me because I'm not seeing the products when it goes out, right? So if one of my customers has an issue, I need to be able to combat that issue as quickly as possible. So that's why I use Printful. I'm faithful with Printful, but I do have clients that use other drop shipping companies.
Okay, so Ashley says, what may I use the special code for? I'm glad you asked that, Ashley. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do a round robin so you can see what's on everybody's site. Okay. So I'm apologizing to my co-host. I'm about to pull up my site, but I'm not going to begin with my site. I'm gonna go to somebody else's site. Boom. You start with Keisha. She's screwing up already. So on Keisha's site, what's on special on your site, Keisha, just so they know?
So all products on this site is 25% off. If you make a purchase $65 or more, you will receive free shipping. And then as far as my coaching, what is on sale for 40% off is my self-paced course. So you will learn how to start your profitable t-shirt business. And it is all my pre-recorded trainings. You will also receive my Shopify video training. So it teaches you how to build your Shopify store. I also talk about t-shirt marketing 101. So the marketing strategies that you need in order to get your t-shirt business out there, and brand awareness and like all of those things. So that is included in the course. And then also, like, let's say you already have your apparel brand, but you need help with marketing. My t-shirt marketing 101 ebook and course, I have it for 40% off as well.
Perfect. All right, Madam President, what's 40% off on your site?
Yeah, I have more products. If you click on products, I'm just in the process of uploading. Where you see shop, if you click on products, it should be live, all products.
Boom.
Yeah, so basically I'm going to give, 40% off of everything on the site. My top sellers, the hoodies, I just got those in. We got like over probably 200 Mix with Melanin and God. We got Luke James. I'm not sure if you know who Luke James is, but he's a good singer. He be singing.
Yes, he sang
music to them ladies. Aisha Hines, she plays 911, Fox, and a lot of other Black content. Harriet is one of my favorite and top sellers as well. I got a few things sold out, but if you guys get going, it will be available to you guys this evening. The fulfillment center, I just dropped off a lot of stuff to them, so please purchase up. I think it's going to be 40% off. Basically, and I'm going to give my 40% off of Lene and Teddy and Keisha. I'm taking advantage of this discount.
All right, Miss Teddy, the real Teddy talks. What's 40%?
So I just put a button on there because you see we do stuff last minute, but it's not showing up here, but it is there when you go there. So right at the top above Discover Your Path, there'll be a green button that says MAB1 24-hour special. But without that, if you scroll down to the bottom.
I'm trying to refresh and see if it come up. Okay. I didn't see it.
If you scroll down to the bottom, it has all of my courses down there, right there. Teddy Talks Academy. It's my Teachable Academy. And there, if you click on any of those 3 tabs, it'll take you to my Teachable course. Use that MAB1 and it'll take you right in there. So I have an Invest in Cryptocurrency with Confidence course. Again, that's 140 plus modules, plenty of information, a lot of inside tricks and trades that I use when investing in cryptocurrency. I really help you curb that beginner stress that you have when getting into something new. And then the next 2, Protect Your Small Business Legal Bundle and the Master Branding Kit. All 3 of those are 40% off for the next 24 hours. So to keep your business protected and to keep your brand solid and in line with your vision. And also, along with the ladies, I have discounted my consulting 25%. So when you go to the Teachable Academy, which these courses will take you, that's where I do, I call it my business buddy and my crypto coach. So those of you in cryptocurrency, you may have started doing something and you don't know what you're doing. Cryptocurrency may have gotten lost. You're afraid to hit the button. Whatever the case may be, I am here to help walk you through step by step on that. So you will get into there, all of that via my Teachable course.
Oh, it didn't come up. Okay, so I literally just added this MAB1 button to my website, but you can see what it did to my website. So that's the reason why I created this page. So there's a special page just for you guys that are on this broadcast. And it just tells you, give you a little quick background on me, what I do. And then it has the specific things that I'm just reducing the price on for this special. So I'm doing my 30-minute Pick My Brain. That's reduced by 25%. And then my 2 strategy sessions, which is a 60-minute Upscale My Life. So if you're not an entrepreneur, maybe you're a career professional, but you want to excel in your career, figure out what you want to do with your life, I do have a strategy session for that. It's called Upscale My Life. And then I have the Upscale My Business strategy session. It's 90 minutes. Both of these strategy sessions start with a 20-question intake questionnaire, so I can get a better insight into who you are, what you do, where you're at, what you want to do, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what have you tried, who is your competitor, and then you give me that information. Then I do a deep dive into who you are and what your business is, so that I can come up with a dope strategy for you. I join your team and I help you to reach your goals through any of these strategy sessions. The Pick Your Brain is a phone call, but the Upscale My Life and the Upscale My Business, both of those strategy sessions are done one-on-one via Zoom. So we're live and we're face-to-face. And then I put 6 of my courses on 40% off. So these 6 courses, you can receive 40% off. The first one is Course to Currency. I use this course to teach people how to create a course. How do you take what you already know, the knowledge that you've already have, the experiences that you've already gone through, and turn it into a course where you can make money from? So that program is 40% off. If you are starting a business or you have a business and you're looking to raise funds for your business, I have a crowdfunding course where I show you what I did to raise $10,000 using crowdfunding. If you haven't started a business, but you're looking to start a business and you want to know how to do it and you don't want it to take forever, and you don't want to lose money, I have the Mogul Blueprint, which is where I show people how to get their business up and running in as little as 4 weeks. If you are a business owner or you want to start a business and you don't actually have a physical product and you want to figure out what to sell and how to sell it, I have my White Label Like a Mogul course where I take you through picking out a product, places to pick the product, how to price your product, how to brand the product, how to bring the product to market. I think there's probably like 100 different products in here that you can white label. So if you want to start a business and you want to white label it, that is a great program. It's 40% off. Business Mastery is 40% off right now. So if you already have a business and you're like, I need to get to the next level, there's this mastery program is super dope. I teach it with 3 other people, other master entrepreneurs. That is a dope class if you are looking to accelerate your business. And then I forget who the young lady was who wanted to know about writing a book. This is the Book Writing Bootcamp. And it will take you through how to write a book. Now, I'm not going to click on each one of these buttons, but if you click on each one of those buttons, they will take you to the actual sales pages where you can get more information about each one of those courses. So the courses are 40% off. Strategy sessions are 25% off. Again, you're going to use the code MAB1. MA as in melanated air, and B1 as in B1.
Okay. I'm looking at that White Label course, Lene. I'm gonna go on there, and this is what and me and Keisha, we got some stuff working in the background too. Yes. So that is why it's important not just to support Black business, but to support those in your circle, because it's so important. Like, I can grow. I know that I don't know everything, so I'm all about what is Lene teaching? How is this? What I can white label? Hold on. So I want to find out about it. So that's when I go to the experts in my circle and say, now teach me, show me how to do that. And Madam President, you don't have to pay me for no strategy session. We're going to have a strategy session because you in my circle, okay?
Hey. And may I just mention that my game plan calls are free. So if you want to book a game plan call with me, if you want to talk with me for 30 minutes about your t-shirt business, starting a t-shirt business, then it is free. You could just go to book your game plan call and I will be happy to speak with you. You will have to fill out a survey first. So my survey will pop up. It will take you through a series of questions such as, why do you want to start a t-shirt business? You know, do you already have a website? And all of these questions, because it just helps me to lead the game plan call. So like I said, that is free. So if you want to start your business and you want to talk with me, you don't want to just get the self-paced course, you want to talk with me first, we can definitely set that up.
Awesome. So Catalia says, keep inspiring other women. Great job, ladies. Madam President, Dr. Shiva. Hey, Shiva. That's my girl. Dr. Shiva said, Madam President, who is your fulfiller in Atlanta? Can you get that out? You're on mute.
You're muted.
I'm using Ecom Spaces. It's a Black-owned establishment, a 20,000 square foot warehouse with multiple companies being fulfilled outside of it. Ecom Spaces is in the city of Atlanta, Black-owned, and it's empowering. And if you use them or utilize them or go through them in any capacity, let them know that the Freedom Company sent you. And and also I would say that they have everything that you need to pretty much, drop off, pick up. Say for instance, even if you had a situation where you wanted to send a customer to to your place to pick up, they'll even organize that for you. If you said, hey, I'm headed to the All Black National Convention, I need to pick up some of my inventory, you can do that as well. It's a good space, especially for people, Black people.
Wonderful.
I recommend it.
Hey. All right, we got a couple more minutes. We got like 5 more minutes. Are there any other questions? Does everybody know what the code is? Whether you are using it, plan on using it, or going to use it. I want everybody to put MAB1 in the chat. MAB1. Everybody.
24 hours, y'all. Y'all got till tomorrow midnight now. They ain't going to be forever.
Put the code in MAB1.
And we don't want nobody walking around talking about ain't nobody ever gave them nothing. Don't be singing that story.
That melanated air, they stingy. Like, no.
I'm gonna change the code up. MAB1 is the code. MA, like melanated air. B1, the number 1, not I. MAB1 is the code. MAB1. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna let the ticker keep going. So y'all see the companies down there: www.thefreedom.company.com, www.weinspirebrand.com, www.therealteddytalks.com, www.leneupscale.me/MAB1, or if you go to my website, Lene Javette at the top, MAB1, but you see I added it and threw it, made it a little wonky. So try to go to the direct link or y'all be lost on the website. Let's see. So are you a fulfillment vendor for different clothing companies and hoodies? Pamela's asking that. I'll let one of you two take that one.
No, I'm not.
You've been for yourself. You have your own company.
Correct. Me. I'll help you start, but I won't vend for you.
Yeah, I think that would be more retail. If you're gonna buy other people's clothes, and like if you're gonna start your own business and buy other people's clothes and resell, that's different than having your own company, clothing company, t-shirt company, not clothing company. That's different than having your own t-shirt company. When you go through a Printful or a Printify, you would use their materials. So whatever t-shirt brands they have, you get to pick which brand you want to use, and they offer a variety. You just test out, you order something, you test it out, see if you like that product, or if that's the product you want to use for your brand, and then you would use that. But that's not the same as being a fulfillment vendor.
Right.
I saw another question from Jessica asking, do we do YouTube content training for teens? Actually, Jessica, I don't, but it's something I've considered because I've blown up my YouTube channel through some hard knocks learning and experimenting and growth. But so not now, no, but it might be something I do in the future. So stay tuned.
I'll take that course.
Man,
that's hard work. When I say hard work, that's hard work, man. I'm telling you.
Jessica said her son is a YouTuber.
Excellent.
So I will tell you, there's one young lady that I watch on YouTube who is amazing. She's a Black girl, and I think she might be beneficial for you and or your son until Teddy launches her course. And her name is Erin On Demand. She's super cute.
I've seen her.
You watch Erin? I love Erin.
I do.
I like her a lot.
I do.
Erin On Demand. She's a younger Black black girl, black lady, young lady, not girl. She's a younger black lady. And she does a really good job in talking through YouTube, I think. So until Teddy gets hers done, see about recommending watching her for your son.
You know what? That's funny about YouTube, because you start off with the goal, like you're talking about something. You're talking about your t-shirts, you're talking about your business, you're talking about the Freedom Company, something. And as you become successful, then you start talking about how to be successful on YouTube. So you're not even talking about the thing that got you success. Then you switch it up. And then you talk about how I got here, right? So, and I was like, Keisha, you were selling t-shirts. Then you're like, well, I could teach people how to sell t-shirts. So now, instead of being a distributor, even though you are yourself, you help people grow their business. So that's what happens. Fame changes you.
I have a question, and I think this is for, maybe Lene, Teddy, Keisha, you too, just in reference to people who do YouTube, and it's a lot of work, is it not? Like, people who do that full time, it's not. I think a lot of times people have the idea that there's a lot of casualty attached to it. It's work. Like, you get up early and you get going, and then one day it gets traction, and over the years it gets larger, but it's a lot of work. I'm just wondering, because
it is. And consistency, because when you're competing with all these algorithms, so you have to be consistent. And if you're not consistent, YouTube, actually Google punishes you for your inconsistency. And then with all of the censorship and the shadow banning, there's all these other layers, depending on what you're talking about, that you have to calculate into it. But being consistent, I set like high marks for myself. And when I found a video editor that could do my editing, that changed my life. I was about to just give up on the whole thing. But I was editing my videos myself. But then when I found the video editor who had my rhythm, he knew my style, that changed everything. But yeah, it's work. Having content that you can talk about, straight one-way conversation for, 7 to 10 minutes. That's work. And keeping up with what people care about, what people want to hear about. So it's a lot. And I really, I'm not a big fan of the whole algorithm and trying to stay up. It's like, you can't just talk about what you want to talk about. You have to talk about what people want to hear about based upon the YouTube algorithm so that it can grow. So it's a lot. I have mixed feelings about it, but I definitely do it. 3 days a week.
I think I got a gray hair just hearing you talk about it.
It's a lot.
Like, it's stressful.
Yeah, anybody who's like even considering though, or all the YouTubers in there, I just, I say stay encouraged, because it is a lot. It is not easy. And if you got the emotional and the mental bandwidth to kind of stick with it, it may work out for you very well.
Yeah,
definitely. And may I just add, don't be afraid to add people to your team. So a lot of people, like, we feel like we need to be solopreneurs and we can't hire help. Don't be afraid to hire help, because that is going to help you along your journey. So like, you don't have to do everything yourself. Like, that's going to keep you stuck. You're not a one-man show. You're not a machine, right? So if you hire like a virtual assistant, like I'm in the process of hiring a virtual assistant, or you hire a video editor or whoever, like, hire people on your team that can help you, that can, that can do the things that maybe you don't know how to do, or do the things that maybe you don't want to do, and you can focus on the things that you love. So don't feel like you have to do it on your own.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I'm just throwing up the last couple of websites so you guys can see where you can go to get this special for our Melanated Air family that we love and care about and appreciate, for all that you do, for showing up, for being consistent, for listening, for rocking with us, for doing for letting us do what we do, what we love to do. We appreciate it. We appreciate you. Shiva, are you still here? So I wanted to just kind of share, I know Teddy was just talking about the white labeling piece. And one of the reasons I like to do what I do, and I specifically pick some of the courses that I do, is because we as Black people leave so much money on the table. We leave so much money on the table. And not just in business, in careers, right? And this is, I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but I just gotta say it. We pick the same careers all the time, instead of going into careers that can make an impact. Like we need way more judges, we need way more lawyers, we need way more police, we need way more politicians. We need to be in a lot of these other, a lot of the areas where we say we need change. We need more people to step up and be in those areas. But it's the same way in entrepreneurship. We need to start having different businesses and different products. We say buy Black, but we need to have Black products so that we can buy more Black stuff. So white labeling is cool because you can create your own sheets company. You can create your own suitcase company. You can create your own pots and pan company. You can create your own glasses company. You can create your own hair care line. All the things that we say we don't have in our arsenal as Black-owned businesses, you can use white labeling to do that. And it's one of the reasons why I like teaching that class so much, because there's so many different things out there that we can't buy Black because we don't have it. But if somebody were to create it, we could literally do it. So please take advantage of the different courses and programs and apparel and things that we're offering you today at this 40% reduction. Because I don't know about these other ladies, but the way my business is going, my prices is going up.
Yes, yes.
You're the
Yep. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Oh, so
inflation's a mo.
So perfect example, Dr. Shiva, she has two of the cutest little girls we've ever seen who have their own cooking company, their own cooking business. They're bakers. They ship their goods to you. I have ordered cookies and I think a cake that they ship to me. So something that they could possibly do is start their own muffin line. Like if they wanted to actually sell the cupcake, like the muffin pan. Going out there. Like if they wanted to actually sell the muffin pan with powder and icing, they could literally create do-it-yourself, ship to you kits, how to teach your kids to bake, and literally send a complete baking kit. That's something that you could white label. They could white label their own youth cooking kit that comes with 3 different pans or 3 different pots or something in a small size to teach your kids how to cook. Like we have to think innovatively and outside of the box on ways to create additional revenue streams or product lines to the products that we already have. So just something to think about. She says, yes, I need the pan line. I need to retake your course. Yes, come on, Dr. Shiva, come on. But that's how you have to think. That's how you have to think. You got to get out of your own head. And that's what makes a strategy session so crucial. That's why having a coach is cool. That's why doing a pick your brain session, a strategy session, a game plan session. Talk to somebody that can help you pull out what you need to do, that can help you make it clear, that can help you put steps in place. Sometimes talking to somebody helps you to get a different look at something, a different view at something that maybe you can't see because you're too close to it. It's too personal to you. Yeah. So that's why it's cool to sometimes meet with somebody else to say, hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing. This is what I'm looking to do. What do you think? Where can you add value? How can you help? Or taking a crypto course. You've always wanted to know about crypto, but you didn't know anybody who was talking about it. You know, Teddy. Take Teddy's crypto course. Get the insight, get the information. At least take the course so that you know what questions to ask. Maybe this is the beginner course and you take it and you get the information that you need to buy that first piece, or at least you get the knowledge so that you know what better questions to ask. And then take the next class. But you have to start by taking a step.
Yes.
Very so.
All right. With that being said, before we go, I'm going to do this one last time. One more time. I'm going to tell y'all that the code is MAB1. That is the code. If you use that code on one of these websites, you get 40% off of apparel and or courses. If you use this website for one of my strategy sessions, it's only 25% off because it's my brain, it's my intellectual property. You get me. I can't discount me. Strategy sessions, I believe, are free, and her apparel is 25% off, but her prepaid sessions, courses are 40% off.
Yes,
so she's the opposite. Okay, y'all see my broke now. Don't be judging. Don't be judging. And so, okay, so 40% off. The code is MAB1. Let me give you guys the companies again. Make sure you have your pen. www.thefreedom.company. If you missed it, please go back and watch the replay. This will be replaying very soon. We Inspire Brand, www.weinspirebrand.com. www.therealteddytalks.com. And I'm going to see you guys to the direct page. Okay. So www.leneeupscale.me/MAB1. That's the direct link. If you like, I don't get it, then just go straight to my name, which is www.leneejavette.com. Click at the menu at the top that says MAB1. It's a little bit distorted because I threw it up there really quickly, but it's there. All right. That's it for today. I believe they said that the codes are only good for 24 hours, is what I heard.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what you heard. Don't wait. You wait long, you wait wrong.
She said you wait long, you wait wrong. All right, go check it out, guys. We are going to be out of here now. I believe I have a client. I know I got to go. All right, it's time for us to get out of here. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 2:00. The Melanated Air Hour right here on whatever station you're on. Please go find us on YouTube, though. We have our own channel, which is called Melanated Air. So you can find us on YouTube at Melanated Air. And also, please go support us individually on our Instagrams, Facebook, Twitters. You see our handles there. Keisha Ravenel is at We Inspire Brand. Teddy is at The Real Teddy Talks with an S. Madam President is at the number 1 Madam President with a Z. And I am Lenee Javette. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining us for today's broadcast. Go use those codes.
Yes.
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.